Let's see if we can get in this time. Thomas is busy in here. Let's see if he's here. He told me to come by. Let's see. I should grab that seat.
I said save you the best seat here, man.
Thank you.
Seat.
Thank you.
Do you know Harley?
Hey, Harley.
Hey.
Jason, Audiophile Junkie. How are you?
Hey.
It's on Pro Acoustic. He also has a big YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Like 5 million followers.
5 million.
I'm just kidding.
5 million views, maybe.
So,
Right.
just for you, we're playing the drum solo.
Okay, cool.
Okay, right.
The Niels Lofgren jump. Okay.
You have to give a
Yeah.
big speech.
Okay, all right. Sit in the middle.
No, you can take it. You sure? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great. So make yourselves comfortable.
You want to?
We're going to play a drum solo.
Place her in the middle.
Okay. The big challenge for any loudspeaker designer, and I've been doing it for a few years, is to get a drum solo right. Because when that stick hits the skin, you actually want that real attack of that moment. That means the drive cones have got to react really fast. Then they've got to get back into the resting place ready for the next piece. But the point that we really are focusing on is not the whack of the drum, not just the thump, because it isn't a thump. What it actually is a whole set of complex harmonics, and it gets little tones. And when we've got a recording here, which is basically straight from the microphones, no EQing, no nothing, just a touch of reverb on this particular recording. But basically what we've got is the output of that tiny little microphone, which is a little diaphragm that's smaller than the size of my thumbnail. It's coming down into the recording device, back up through this wonderful Class A 20 watt per channel amplifier designed by the gentleman over there, Fabien, and then up and directly into the back of this drive cone. So this 4-inch drive cone has nothing between it and the amplifier apart from the wires, okay? Which are just twisted copper. So there's nothing magic. If you want to stand behind there, you can squeeze through if you like. So what we're going to do is play you this drum solo, and I hope you enjoy it. Is it the last button or is it number 4? I can't remember. Is it this one, is it?
No. Yeah,
That one. Okay.
It's,
Oh, we need to go back to number 11.
it's about 5 minutes long, just the song. Oh.
No. Okay, here we go. We're getting there. Even då pusher kom så är det Flemish. No, here we go. Okay. That's what you can do with a 4-inch drive code with no crossover, no filters. All you need to do is build a very, very rigid enclosure which doesn't colour the sound. And here we're using European oak. There's not much more to it than that. Of course, you need a very good drive cone that can handle high frequencies and low frequencies. It's actually just like a microphone in reverse. It's very flat, so if you walk, when you walk around the room, you'll see that the sound doesn't change very much. The musicians stay where they are. You're not dependent on one spot for the high frequencies because it's so broad. The whole cone is a tweeter and woofer all at the same time. So yeah,
Is that a normal port or is it a transmission line? Or?
It's a sort of it's a more of a void pipe than a transmission line. There's a certain definition for transmission line, which I won't go into now.
Is that why it's so far down from the?
It's a bit like a double bass. When
Okay.
you've got a double bass, you've got this whole enclosure of air, sort of more or less under pressure. And you pluck that string, and the string vibrates. And then it goes over the bridge and it pushes the bridge up and down, but the bridge is moving a fraction of a millimeter. Just like these cones, when you see the music, listen to music, you'll see the cones are hardly moving, but it's just enough pressure to push on the column of air that's sitting in here. And there's a balance between the pressure and the size of this so that it comes out nice and clean and you get all the detail that you want to hear
Okay.
when you're listening.
And what was the stuff that was playing?
Pardon?
What was the track that was playing?
It's a private recording taken at Montreux Festival, so it's not available anywhere on. No, I'm sorry about that. That was recorded by the. But yeah, it's so yeah, it's a very special thing. But we like to play music as well, right? Not just drum solos. Are we talking classical, jazz, pop? What would you electronic?
Jazz?
Jazz? Okay, perfect. Jazz. Okay. This is a 20 watt channel, Class A amplifier, designed by Fabian here. All right,
Yeah.
okay, let me just see what we can do.
Yes, I love it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with this one.
It's a feeling I'm concealing. I don't know why. It's just a mental, a sentimental alibi. But I adore you, so strong for you. Why go on stalling? Love is calling, and I am falling. Why be shy? Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love, our hearts are made for it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? I'll tell you why. Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make it go right. We might have been meant for each other.
I'm just going to switch to something different. See if you know who this is. I'll give you a hint. Canadian.
It came to pass like lightning striking from above. Electric flash like lightning striking from above. Struck by precious love, precious, precious love.
Joni Mitchell.
So hopelessly
Yeah.
Thanks to Sean.
Okay, here's the next one.
Yeah, Johnny Mitchell.
Do I need a subwoofer?
No. You need a better room, but you don't need a subwoofer.
To the farewell. Then one day she might be queen. If like Sheba, she then could bring presents and wine. The healing we might get into
So how much are your speakers?
$12,900 Canadian dollars.
Oh, okay.
And that's including the stands. And
Okay,
everything.
cool. Really nice.
Brochures over there with the price list and everything.
What is this down here? Is that just a stand?
That's just the stands, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's just for the. It should be. I don't know what's happened here. Someone's undone it. But basically, this straps the cable here, like that. So if you've got a big fat cable, it straps onto here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what confused me.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. Someone's changed the cable, I suppose.
Okay. Very solid. Well, I've never seen that anyway. I mean, very few people have that.
It's because we have a very small joint between here and the drive cone.
Okay.
So we like to keep it short. But if you've got a very heavy cable, you need to strap it. This
Yeah.
is normally bolted tight.
Gotcha. That's smart. Okay. Well, sounds great. Thank you. Okay. All right. Awesome demo. Awesome demo. Great job as always. You know this guy? Yeah.
Hey, so the speakers. Oh, sorry. He's
Yeah.
coming out with speakers too.
I have the, well, I bought the potpourri sails, so they're like a sail. They're shaped like, no. They're gonna be at, are you going to Expona? Okay.
I'm too old for that. Man.
Okay.
I don't know how you get all the energy.
I know.
He goes to
I know he was
every-
at the show last week and
You know, I'm for the first time ever. I'm going to Malaysia,
Oh, Penang.
Penang.
Yeah, they invited me too.
You didn't go? You're not gonna.
My family.
Oh,
I turned them down.
you turned them down.
Shanghai also invited me. I'm debating if I should go or not.
Well, you need to rethink that so you can hang out. We can hang out in Penang.
Yeah, man, if I knew you were going,
Yes.
maybe I would have dragged my wife.
Yes, exactly. So that should be a lot of fun.
My parents are from Malaysia.
Oh, really?
So it's like,
Okay.
I'm familiar with that.
Well, if you change your mind, I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I,
Potpourri, just a quick question between the sale and the one that you had before. The pair,
Yeah.
Big difference or?
I mean, it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a big difference in price.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
also a big difference in looks.
Yeah, well, the looks.
It's just, and you know, that's important with speakers. You know,
Your
so
room looks like a little small for these
they are. But I have tons of treatments, so it performs more like a big room. But yeah, it wouldn't otherwise be suitable. So yeah, but you got to come down one time.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
anytime you're down.
Once your Airbnbs is all set
Oh,
up,
definitely, yeah. So yeah, you got to come down to Texas too.
Texas. Also, I go
Houston.
see Danny at the same time and a bunch of
Yeah, Danny's in Dallas, near Dallas. Well, it's still a couple hours out of Dallas. But I'm down in Houston. But yeah, I'm gonna have an Airbnb and audiophiles can
I know.
hang out. So
I saw
that'll
your
be-
video. So
that's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah,
I
I'll keep.
enjoy following your show. by
Thank
the
you.
way. It's
Well,
always-
you made an appearance.
I know. I
Yeah.
didn't expect that. But,
Yes.
You know, but I
No, we love those kind of testimonials that are organic. I mean, I didn't even, you know.
Well, I was really surprised. You know, I tested the actions and friends that you went to.
Actually, yeah, Thomas went there too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, like I listened to the back just to get a feel
Yeah.
for it. And yeah, it surprised me. It threw me to the floor.
Yeah.
Because it's different.
I know. That's why it's one of the few products I represent because there's really no competition for it. And then I like to showcase it to people because you can't explain it until you hear it.
No. The only thing, as I mentioned, is for me, you know, I know maybe I'm just because I'm old, but I'm used to the stage being like a little further.
Yeah,
away, like
yeah.
the voices and like the voice.
Yeah, because we've been
And I
so
was
accustomed
really
to that.
distracted in some ways between, you know, how
was it?
Yeah.
I can't. These are your own speakers too, right?
Right in front of you.
That's his.
No, but those speakers belong to you.
It's there with us.
Yeah, so Sean may not have shown you, there is a slider.
Okay.
Because actually some of these spatial cues that are in the recording are too much, like you said, for like when it's going to be in a car, you can't be startled.
That's what you were mentioning.
But some of these artists intended it to be that way because they thought it was cool. And they knew that with normal speakers, you're never going to get it anyway.
Just slightly off, you know,
Yes.
off axis a little bit.
That's
so
right.
where you get the feel where they're really set.
So there's a little slider where you can go dial it back however you want.
Okay, and
So
then
you
that
can
would
put
work.
that sound stage wherever you want. So he might not be using that. Most people don't use that, but if you want to do that, there is a slider for that.
Okay, and that's what you were mentioning. So
Yeah.
I'm still debating, you know, whether.
Well,
you know,
the tariff situation we got to look at.
I know,
for
I
you.
know. My
yeah.
other thing is like, you know, my setup is it doesn't suit it, you know, easily to do that. You know, for instance, that's why I was mentioning the IO, which where I could really basically feed the preamp if you want,
Right.
with the you know with the MU2 coming out.
Right, the ME2, yeah. So we can do a call with Edgar. He's basically figured out how to configure with everything. But yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know.
The MU2, have you listened to it?
Yes,
probably?
yes, really nice.
The 1216
Yes,
there
yes.
with the Crossroad Lane there?
In fact, yeah, he's modified it too. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's modified a little
Yeah.
bit, so
Yeah.
so that's what I'm playing with.
Yes,
so,
very
So
nice.
that's where, you know, I'd hate to lose that.
Well, you can use that DAC.
yeah, as a DAC, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that would be the circuit.
Yeah, so it'll work. But yeah, we'll walk through with Edgar how you would hook it up.
When I decide to listen, go ahead, you know, if I've got the financial and
Yeah.
everything else, I say, okay, I want to move in that direction.
Yeah.
I'll call you back, I'll send
Yeah.
you an email, and then we can set up, because I don't want to miss your time. I know you're super busy, and I appreciate the time that you took for me, you know, answering all my questions.
Oh, yeah,
I was
no
really
problem.
surprised that, you know, the feedback, the validity of the feedback. I'm going to congratulate you. I know it was very fun time. I just have to, you know,
No.
I'm an admirer. I also enjoyed the in-acoustic video that you did, and, you know, all the testing that you did.
Oh, isoacoustic?
In acoustics, you know, know those the cables and the power supply?
Oh yeah. When I did the
Yeah,
facility
so-
tour, yeah.
Yeah, and LeMay Audio uses the same thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Yes.
when he talked to me about it, it's too expensive. It's way out. It doesn't make any sense.
It is expensive, yeah.
I know. And then and then he said, he lended it to me, the son of a gun.
Right.
And then I tried that at home, and then I said, okay, it's just
Spent the money.
It's like once you put your arm in the grinder,
It's
you
hard
can't-
to go back. Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
just. So enjoy.
Okay. Well, good seeing you. Okay. Take care.